she's so fine. Hell of a hell of a blows my mind. Hell of a hell of a lights my...
What's good, guys? This story is coming out of San Francisco, and it came out on March the 26th, 2021. And again, thank you so much to Marie722. Bay Area teen shot through her eye in a hate crime, family says. That's a picture of the teen. It says 2 teens were shot in San Francisco, with one being hit in the eye and what the family is claiming to be a hate crime. The incident. Jessica DiMolanta was out with 4 other friends, 1 male and 3 female, in the early morning of Sunday, March the 21st, to view sideshows in the San Francisco Bay Area. Sideshows are car stunts shows that may claim entire intersection or public streets as crowds gather to watch cars peel out and rev their engines. DiMolanta and her friends had been at one sideshow when the police came to disperse the crowd. The group then left to drive to another sideshow, according to the San Francisco Police Department. While at a stop at the intersection of Quint Street and Oakdale Avenue, a number of suspects exited the vehicle in front of them and opened fire on their gray Lexus. DiMolanta, 19, and the 19-year-old male were hit. The other 3 friends were not injured. The suspects are believed to have fled the scene after. DiMolanta's friends then drove her to UCSF Mission Bay Hospital in downtown San Francisco. And that's another picture of her. DiMolanta arrived at the hospital at approximately 2:54 a.m. Their car was damaged by gunfire. DiMolanta and the other victim were transferred and admitted to San Francisco General Hospital and were both in non-threatening conditions earlier this week. The investigation is still ongoing. That's a closer picture of her. The victim, Jessica DiMolanta, 19, is from Vallejo, California. Dexter Martin, who says he's DiMolanta's uncle, created a GoFundMe page to help her with recovery. In the description, Martin describes a dark sedan that pulled up to the car DiMolanta was in as 3 men came out and began shooting. DiMolanta was hit in her face, with the bullet having gone straight through her right eye, according to Martin. Doctors were reportedly able to remove a bullet, but some fragments remain embedded in her face. Martin says talking and eating bring her pain. She is also suffering from the emotional trauma the incident left. Martin called the incident a hate crime. A social media post on the page that appears to have been from DiMolanta's mother also claims she was the victim of a hate crime. The police have made no mention of a hate crime in their latest update. And this is a screenshot of the post, and it says, "On Saturday, my daughter was shot and bullets went through her right eye. She was a victim of a hate crime. Police are still investigating and trying to find justice for her. No one deserved to experience what we are going through. Please, to all people that are reading my message, I ask to offer a prayer for her healing and recovery, and that they may find the people that did this to my daughter." And then it says hashtag stop Asian hate, hashtag stop hate spread love, hashtag stop hate crime, and hashtag justice for Jessica DiMolanta. DiMolanta had recently been diagnosed with diabetes and tested positive for COVID, Martin says. She had turned 19 earlier in March. Jessica is the sweetest, kind, caring person with an angelic voice, loves to sing, and spend time with her family. She helps her single mother take care of her younger siblings, nieces, and nephews. She did not deserve to suffer like this. No one deserves this at all, Martin wrote. That's another picture, courtesy of the GoFundMe page. DiMolanta's family goal with the GoFundMe is to help pay for multiple therapies as part of her recovery. The campaign has raised over $29,000 of the $10,000 goal as of this writing. So I'm sure it's way beyond that. Martin also used the crowdfunding platform to speak out against anti-Asian violence. We also want to bring awareness to the anti-Asian violence and racism that is evolving around us. Let's please work together to stop senseless, violent hate crimes and continue to take care of one another. We are praying for past and current victims of these crimes and hope we can move toward a safer and more inclusive society. And it says this is a developing story. We will update it where necessary. Let's go take a look at this GoFundMe. So yeah, they had a goal of 10,000 and they are now at $58,652. I will share the link and put it in the description box for anyone that wishes to go look at the page, donate, share, what have you. Dexter Martin is ongoing or organizing this event, and that is her uncle. And it says, "Hello all. On behalf of my family to my dear sister. My niece Jessica, a 19-year-old, has encountered a vicious attack involving gunfire. She was a victim of a hate crime this past weekend by multiple shooters. While at a stop, a dark sedan pulled up and 3 men exited their vehicle and started shooting. Jessica unfortunately was hit in the face. The bullet went straight through her right eye. While doctors were able to remove the shell, fragments still are embedded in her face and she is unable to chew and speak without pain. She is now permanently impaired. While she is in the hospital slowly recovering, police are still investigating and trying to find justice for her. Fortunately, Jessica is alive, though she lays in her hospital bed distraught, in pain, suffering emotionally, physically, and mentally from this situation. She recently found out she has diabetes, and while is in the care, she was also tested positive with COVID. Jessica will need medical care, is afraid for her life, and does not want to go outside because she fears something else is happening to her. She will require physical and mental therapy in the future. Jessica is scheduled to start school this week to become a healthcare provider and is excited about it. However, she will not be able to attend due to her current devastating condition. She just turned 19 earlier this month. Jessica is the sweetest, kind, caring person with an angelic voice, loves to sing and spend time with her family. She helps her single mother take care of her younger siblings, nieces, and nephews. She did not deserve to have to suffer like this. No one deserves this at all. My family is asking for prayers, any support, justice for Jessica, and to stop hate crime. It is a challenging time for our family as it is already with this pandemic, so my family and I are creating this GoFundMe page to help with her recovery and medical bills. Any donations will be greatly appreciated. Lastly, as necessary as it is to ensure Jessica is safe and for justice to be served, we ask for as much help as possible to cover future medical costs. We also want to bring awareness to the anti-Asian violence and racism that is evolving around us. Let's please work together to stop senseless violent hate crimes and continue to take care of one another. We are praying for past and current victims of these crimes and hope we can move toward a safer and more inclusive society. Thank you all." And there's the post from her mother. And these are, again, pictures of her. They did an update on the 26th as well and just says, "Hello all. First, our family wants to thank each and every one of you for all your prayers, well wishes, and all the generous donations. I want to share that Jessica has been discharged, but she is in quarantine as she tested positive with COVID-19 while she was in the hospital. It's been very tough for our family currently and still processing the events. Our primary focus right now is my niece's recovery, beating COVID, and her well-being. As one would expect, she is very traumatized and needs her space to heal as well. We are in regular contact with police and have faith that through their investigation, the shooters will be held accountable. Jessica, our whole family wants to thank you all so much and appreciate each and every one of you from the bottom of our hearts." They've received 1.9 thousand people that has donated. So that's great that they raised that kind of money. But I am curious how this is being looked at as a hate crime. So I'll be interested to see what details come out about that. And I'm going to try to follow this case as well. And like I said, I will link this in the description box. I'm going to end the video on that note. Thanks for watching, guys.